From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's Voice Briefing. It's Wednesday, December 11th, 2024.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Eric D. Lawrence. Speed has long been known as a factor in the severity of vehicle crashes. But a new study from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety makes the connection that the nation's increasing fleet of large trucks and SUVs makes speeding even more dangerous for pedestrians. The IIHS study says the combination, even at lower speeds, can be a problem for people on foot. In fact, IIHS says that 25-mile-per-hour speed limits might be too high for areas with lots of pedestrians. Pedestrian fatalities have increased significantly over the last decade. Federal regulators put the death toll just in 2022 for pedestrians in the United States at 7,522. The extra danger to pedestrians from larger trucks and SUVs is that they tend to hit them higher on their bodies in a crash. That can make a less severe injury crash more serious or deadly. Quote, a small increase in crash speed can really ramp up the danger to a pedestrian, end quote, according to IIHS President David Harkey. Quote, our fondness for tall SUVs and pickups in the U.S. has intensified that effect, end quote. IIHS says policymakers and traffic engineers should account for the makeup of the U.S. vehicle fleet when thinking about speed limits and traffic calming.
I'm Adrienne Roberts reporting for the Detroit Free Press. Julia Dale, who has led Michigan's unemployment insurance agency through significant scrutiny following the COVID-19 pandemic, is stepping down to take on the role of CEO at Savilla, a Detroit-based nonprofit dedicated to improving public institutions. Dale is the longest-serving UIA director in more than a decade, and she'll lead the agency on January 3rd and begin her new position at Savilla later that month. Details about who will replace Dale were not shared. She was appointed by Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer in 2021, and she took the helm of the agency during a really challenging period marked by a torrent of unemployment claims due to the pandemic. She spearheaded efforts to overhaul the agency's unemployment benefit systems, which is a major source of many of the issues.
I'm Jenna Prestininzi for the Detroit Free Press. This holiday season, consider shopping for gifts with a local touch at one of Michigan's Christmas markets. From longtime favorites to newer arrivals, the markets each bring their own unique touch to Michigan's Christmas shopping scene. Many of the markets are outdoors, so be sure to bundle up before heading out in the cold. The markets feature artisan goods from vendors throughout the state, selling items like clothing, beauty products, jewelry, and pottery. Several outdoor markets across Michigan are modeled after traditional European Christmas markets, inspired by the state's Dutch and German heritage. While shopping, you can enjoy traditional cuisine, beverages, and music. With Christmas a few weeks away, now is a good time to start planning your visit to one of Michigan's Christmas markets. To learn more, visit freep.com.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press on freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thanks for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.